Koby's Honesty Impact attack were so impressive that now some fans are comparing his attack to Luffy's Bajrang gun. However, one more question is arising in fans' minds. Does Koby have Conqueror's Haki or not? It isn't all that difficult to figure this out. At the moment, Koby does not possess Conqueror's Haki. His fist did not produce huge streaks of lightning when he infused it with Haki. The small sparks produced are seen when Armament Haki is infused in weapons or fists. We have seen this happen on various occasions in cases where no Supreme King Haki was used. For instance, Katakuri displayed similar Haki sparks on several occasions during his fight against Lufy. In fact, Lufy also displayed these Haki sparks, which were clearly a result of Armament Haki during his fight against Katakuri. The only proper indication of Conqueror's Haki is if there are massive streaks of black lightning flowing from the body part that is infused with Conqueror's Haki. At the same time, Koby's attack also did not produce any black lightning in the surrounding area, which is yet another indication that this attack does not have any Conqueror's Haki infused in it. Koby's attack is purely based on Armament Haki, and this, in a way, makes this feat even more impressive. It just goes to show that Koby has trained very hard to take his power level to a point where he can break down a fist as big as a mountain simply by using high-level Armament Haki. It also shows fans that Koby will become very powerful in the future once he masters all his abilities and brings out his true potential. When it comes to the color of the Supreme King or Conqueror's Haki and its advanced usage, there are quite a few indicators that Oda uses. The very first and the easiest indicator is a streak of black lightning flowing off of whatever is infused with this power. For instance, when Kaido attacks with his club using the color of the Supreme King, a huge streak of black lightning is seen emitting from his club. Similarly, when Lufy infused his punches with the color of Supreme King, this streak of black lightning was seen emanating from his fists. Similarly, whichever part of his body he infused with this technique was seen emanating these black lightning streaks. In the case of Big Mom, the exact same properties were showcased, as was the case with Shanks and even Rayleigh on Amazon Lily. Another interesting indicator is that when the attack is launched, it releases huge black lightning that spans all over the battlefield. But there's a catch here as well with black lightning. As I said, black lightning always emerges in Conqueror's Haki, but during the fight between Luffy and Ulti, black lightning was also released during their headbutt clash, and we know that Ulti doesn't have Conqueror's Haki. I think the true explanation for the lightning in attacks is more likely the fact that Oda over the years decided to slightly change and modify his style of drawing for Haki clashes. He started experimenting with lightning clashes and dress rows with those thinner and more perpendicular lightnings, and then became more advanced in the drawing technique as he progressed through the story and over real-world time. We have to remember that several years passed between arcs, and Oda, like any person, changes and improves his work and technique. So this is mostly a meta characteristic of the story connected to his improvements in drawing, and not something truly explainable through in-lore means. A misconception among the fans is that when Conqueror's Haki infusion is used, the no-touch effect is produced. However, this isn't, strictly speaking, accurate. The no-touch effect can only be produced when the color of the Supreme King is imbued on top of the advanced form of the color of armament, which allows the user to send Haki directly inside the body of someone else and do damage from within. The no-touch effect is produced between two users of the color of the Supreme King, only when both of them are using these Haki types and trying to hurt the body of the other from the inside by launching Haki from a distance. This is why the two bodies do not actually meet and an invisible collision is created. The color of the Supreme King can very well be used by touching the opponent as well, as Luffy and Kaido have proved on various occasions. Also, when you observe the fight between Roger and Whitebeard, you'll notice that both of them fused advanced Armament Haki and advanced Conqueror's Haki together in their attack. That's why the no-touch effect was created. Another great example of this is the clash between Whitebeard and Shanks, where they might have only used Conqueror's Haki, which didn't create the no-touch effect. Another best example I can give is the clash between Big Mom and Kaido, where during their fight, they only fused Conqueror's Haki into their weapons, which also didn't create the no-touch effect. The clear and simple thing is that for now, Koby doesn't have Conqueror's Haki. In the future, Koby will certainly become an admiral of the Navy. It is his dream to assume this position at some point, and he will surely have it. However, Koby will need to train to the fullest, and fans already know that both his observation and our Armament Haki are incredibly overpowered. He needs to fulfill his potential in both these aspects and become incredibly powerful. There is also potential for him to unlock Conqueror's Haki in the future. After all, Koby is the student of Garp, but if Garp had this power, it is possible that Oda will give it to Koby as well. It is also possible that Koby will end up eating a devil fruit, as all admirals seen in the story so far have had devil fruit powers. What devil fruit Oda will give him, if he chooses to do so, remains to be seen. While Koby's display was certainly impressive, there is still a lot of room for him to grow, and he still cannot hold his own against strong pirates. It must be remembered that even after shattering Pizarro's arm, Koby was largely helpless as he could not even defeat Pizarro, and had Helmeppo not saved him, he would have fallen into the ocean. This is yet another indication that Koby is still ways off from becoming an actual threat to the likes of the Yonko, such as Lufy. Well, the video ends here, but do you know that the world government might also have a Seraphim of Kaido? To find out, click on the above video. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a like and also subscribe to the channel. We'll meet again with another amazing video. Until then, goodbye.